Well, howdy, 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 Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to another new, wonderful, brilliant, actually, I don't know if it's new or, well, it is new, but I don't know how brilliant the day is. I just woke up, literally, woke up about 5 minutes ago. It is 8:21 by the exact time. That clock says it's 8:31. That clock says it's 8:26. The real time says it's 8:21, and I really need to consolidate all my clocks. I mean, I have that one up there 10 minutes fast so that I'm not late to things, and then that clock's 5 minutes fast so that I'm not late, and then this one's the real time so I know what time it actually is. These two times so that I'm not late to things. Leave at that time, thumbs up. Is it really working? I don't know. I mean, it's like I got 3 different times around the room. I don't think that's working, but still, it's an idea. It's a plan. Whether it's working, I mean, at least it's a plan. But yes, 8:35. Oh my gosh! Last night, bad day. In fact, yesterday was a very, very bad day. Not necessarily for me, but for my friends. You see, my 2 friends. One person got a new job. The other person hasn't gotten a job yet. She works 6 till 2 at night. Gets off at 2 o'clock in the morning. So she was coming home the other day. Went home. Tried to be very polite. Didn't want to wake everyone up. There's a lot of kids in the house. There's people that are trying to sleep. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. She went down some stairs in darkness and fell. And oh my God, she ripped a ligament off of a bone from the fall. And it's terrible. I mean, she can't walk, and it's very, very bad. So last night, they borrowed my van to go to the emergency room, and it's not good. So last night, I had to drive both my friends home at 1 o'clock in the morning, about 1 o'clock-ish. So I think I got back around 2-ish. And I was really tired, and they had plied me with high CBD oil. Because she had hurt herself, they went and bought 2 grams of oil. One of just regular high THC, the other high CBD. CBDs, I mean, I find for me, THCs do a real good job of killing pain. I mean, it's the THCs, the THC deltas, the cannabinoids, the cannabinoids, all these things. Everyone says THC. THC is just a small part of it, but it's all that stuff, even without mass CBDs. I mean, these days, 7% is a high CBD. They had almost bred CBDs out a few years back, so they've been breeding them back in. And those are so good for killing pain. CBDs are massive for killing pain, and it is awesome. But at the same time, it still has THC in it. So after driving him home, I came back. I'd been up all frickin' day, and I fell asleep. So I was sleeping, and I woke up. It's 8:30. It's 8:25 now. A half hour, I'm supposed to have this up and posted. And then I'm supposed to have a whole bunch of other things done, and gosh golly gee whiz. How much am I going to have done? No idea. I have, Ed Sheeran, Small Bump, Mike Oldfield, Nuclear, Lil Dicky, Ex-Boyfriend, The Amity Affliction, all fucked up. Those are 4 videos that are ready to go. I just need to edit and render. So I've got those 4 videos that I've just got to have edited and rendered. So here's hoping I can get those ready. Unfortunately, with Windows 10, it takes so long for my videos to render. Under Windows 7, a 10-minute video took 10 minutes to render. Under Windows 10, a 10-minute video can take anywhere from a half hour to an hour and a half. Yay! It's all like that. I mean, under Windows 7, this thing just bangs stuff out. It just whipped them out. Under Windows 10, nothing works together like it's supposed to. Even now. Yeah. So if I have to reinstall, hopefully I'll be able to install Windows 7, and I'll see if I'm going to upgrade again from there. Of course, who knows? Maybe it'll go like, oh, remember you downloaded Windows 10 before, so we're going to immediately install it for you now. Ha ha. So let's hope that's not it. Now, let me take a look. Because I fell asleep, I don't have these things the way I would like. I've got to say, Arlie and Tiffany Muffzilla, hello and greetings. So I'm going to have a couple greetings, which I'm calling up the comments page, because under the Creator Studio you can call up individual videos with all of their comments, or you can just call up comments on everything, and it just puts it up beginning comments to end comments. That's the one I go for. Not the broken up into thing, but just here it is in a chronological order. That's the one I usually go for. So on top of that, I'm going to say N8-high? I can only do a few people because it takes a long time to edit in these things, and I've got to kind of hurry. So that person, thank you very, very much. And another person is King Rotty. Wow, that's kind of a very meta nickname name there for you. Whoa, I sort of flubbled in my vocal cords there. My apologies. King Rotty. It's like that's... Oh, I love that sort of thing too, because it's got the beginning and the end, and in the middle is the beginning and the end. And so that's really cool. I've always liked that sort of thing. So awesome. Thank you, King Rotty. Are you British? I don't know. And then there's Martin Gabriel. Thank you, Martin Gabriel. I'm going to get a grand total of like, oh, I don't know, maybe 10 people, because it takes so long. And a YouTube channel. Oh, well, that's an interesting title there too. Well, thank you, a YouTube channel, for leaving me a comment. I have not read what your comment is, but thank you for leaving me a comment no matter what. And then let's whip over here, and Dillymon Bjorkman? Hello, Dillymon Bjorkman. Thank you very much. I like to thank people because I don't think we need a contest for simple human recognition. I wish I could thank everybody, but I can't, so... there's Klaus Steiner. Thank you, Klaus Steiner, very, very much for leaving me comments. I greatly appreciate that. It's very, very wonderful and nice of you. And then there's, let's see, who else comes up? The next person is... Come on, load up there. I am Red. Uh-oh, this person... Oh, here we are. Oh, this person actually says, I never understood how someone who constantly tells his viewer has a problem with understanding symbolism can say on almost every video sometimes that it's just something for eyes to focus on and it has nothing to do with the song. Correct. I have a problem with symbolism. It is just my interpretation where, yes, I am saying it's just something for your eyes to look at. While, yes, it's true, I do have a problem with symbolism. It's just my opinion. I'm just a guy. I'm not an expert in anything, aside from being me. I'm very expert at being me, and unfortunately being me is also a strong streak of being wrong about stuff. And that's what everybody is. I mean, we all have these streaks of what we are, and even if what we are and what we do doesn't make sense, it's still who we are. And that's one of the things. Doesn't make sense. It's like I go, yes, I don't understand visual symbolism and metaphor if it's too deep. Light symbolism, of course, I can do that. Deep symbolism, So, yeah, you are true. You are true. You are correct. It's like, what? Yeah. But again, I'm just a guy. If I was perfect, I wouldn't be human. So, what was that? Whatever your name was there? I am Red. That's what it was. Did I write that down? I am Red. I'm putting you on the list there. Because, yeah, I understand that. Very valid point. And then, let's see, who else? Just one or two more, like Zachary Holton. Hi, Zachary Holton. Thank you very, very much for the comments. Not a special one. It was just a, please react to Escape the Fate by Ungrateful. I haven't rendered my new numbers yet, so I don't know if Escape the Fate Ungrateful is going to be on the list or not. I haven't generated my numbers yet. I just woke up, so I'm very sorry. Let's hope. And then Javiasmi? I have troubles with standard, regular American names. Anything that's not a regular, standard American English name, it's just a toss-up as to whether or not I'm going to be able to do it. But thank you all very, very... Nah, I'm busy casting darkness spells. It's my incredibly, incredibly Caucasian skin. I'm too Caucasian for my own health. I mean, there's like 0 melanin in my body. It's crazy. I am so white. I glow in the dark. My daughter is so white, she's transparent. It's nuts. I mean, my people on my mother's side were the Fishbelly clan. My people on my father's side were the Whitebread clan. I am their offspring. I don't have, I think, even a... Oh my gosh, I don't even have a crumb of melanin in my body. Oh well. It's not like that's important. I mean, what does that mean? It just means I burn in the sun. I mean, what an advantage that is. I'd rather be a little darker person. But there you go. So thank you all very, very much. And what else is it? Oh yes, my gosh, how could I even forget this? I've got to do this, and I'm going to have to say goodbye to everybody after I do something else. So, bom dia, diaguit, labrit, ahanyo aseo, Jean Dobry, Terra Homocos, Barry Lewis, Gumarius, Buenos Dias, Viedit, Boreda, Yoragelt, Maten Va, Bolgerno, Dobre Utro, Bokertov, Ohio, Kumusta, Gomorgan, Mihao, Privyet, Guten Tag, Kalimera, Bonjour, Dobre Rano, God Morgan, Labas Ritas, Merhaba, and of course, this actually is good afternoon, so it's Mesa Olheli, it's good afternoon in Arabic, because I don't know how to say good morning, and then go forth and have the crack. Good food, good drink, good friends. Please do. You don't necessarily need drugs or prostitutes to have a good time with good friends and good drink, but if that's what you need, if you have to have that kind of crack, go for the gusto. But just, please, your self-destructive cycle. It should end. So thumbs up. Thank you all very, very much. The one last thing I want to do, I gotta move for this one, because I went and put this bloody chair so far away. Ugh! I, little one. Here, I'm having to drag Mama and Baby over. Mama and Babies. Now, I'm going to say this and show this because it's sad and horrible, but nobody did this on purpose, and it's just one of those things that you got to be careful about because it can happen, and it was really, really sad. Here is Mama and her babies. I'm going to get Mama. Come on, little Squeak. Hi, little Squeak. It was so, so sad. Here is little Squeak. Can you see her eye? Oh my gosh, the poor little thing. It's like, what happened to her eye there? Yeah, I'll tell you what happened. Unfortunately, we had little Squeak out for an adventure. She was out on my friend's lap. She was just sitting on her lap, and she took an oil dab. Now, 99.999% of the time, there is no problems with that. But what happened in this case was, little Squeak was sitting in her lap, and a blob of oil popped. Now those, you get a nail on your oil rig, so it's glowing red hot. and then you take your oil bong, your oil rig, not a bong, but it's an oil rig, and then you put your oil on it, onto the, like, 700-degree nail. So it hopefully cools down some, so it doesn't have to, not glowing red hot at that time. But the oil dab was put onto the nail, and it went pop, and a hot blob of oil flew out and landed perfectly right down on her lap, on little Squeak's face right there, and give her a little burn right there. And we felt so horrible. Little Squeak, she's our most favoritist of all mama hamsters, and she's got all these beautiful, beautiful babies. Look at this. She's got all these beautiful, beautiful babies. There's little Squeak, and there's all of her babies. I know it's hard to see this way, and they're down in corners, but I can't lift the thing up. But you can see all the babies. Hi, baby. Not all the babies, but some of the babies. And she is such a good, good mama. Even now, with that tiny, tiny little burn on her eye. Well, it's not even on her eye. It's right there again. It's right next to her eyelid. Oh, everyone felt so bad. We were almost crying last night. We're just going, oh my God, what if it had hit her eye? Oh. But that's what ifs, and it's a what if that's horrible. But luckily, I don't think we're going to ever have a hamster out when we've got the oil rigs going again. Everyone was horrified and terrified and felt terrible. She was crying, and we were almost crying. So I'm almost crying now. Oh, wow. So we're going to be very careful, even more careful. We are super freaking careful, especially with little Squeak and her babies. What a freak accident. We've never had this stuff pop that hard before in 2 years. That's never happened. And then the first time it does, and poor little Squeak. But she's still got her babies, and they're all good babies. Babies! I'm going to get out this one little baby, and then I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to call this one. This poor little guy, I just feel so sad about. He's the little guy whose back legs don't work. He's still here, still trying, still kicking. His little eyes aren't really open. They're just open on little tiny slits. He's not developing the way he needs to. His back end is very small, very tiny, very undeveloped. His hips are just, I don't know if they work at all. The poor little guy. I feel so sad. As Americans, we're predisposed toward the underdogs. That's one of the most weirdest things about American society is, we like the underdog. Even if the overdog is somebody that we really admire as well. If you have the overdog, who's someone you admire, and then there's the underdog that goes fighting up against them, we naturally gravitate toward going, hey, leave the little guy alone, even if it doesn't make sense. So, hey, where was I going with that? No idea. So, I'm about 20 minutes into this. Again, it's going to take forever to render. I don't know how this lasted so long, but you take care, everybody. Have a great day. I've got to try and get something done. It's 10 to 9. And in about 2.5 hours, I got to go grab my friends. That's why it's so hard, because I've got to go and drive them to the specialists and stuff today. So my day is going to be largely shot taking care of my friends. So you got to do what you got to do. I don't mind. I will do whatever I got to do for anybody. That's not important. I don't mind that. What I'm worried about is I also have an obligation towards you all, and I feel so horrible. I feel bad when I'm late or stuff like that, because I look at everybody like Jacksepticeye, who's so proud of doing his 2 videos every day, same times, every day, hasn't missed. Me, I've had a day where I had no videos up. I feel terrible about that. It was over a year ago. I still want to slap myself upside the head for that one. So, I suck. But, you take care. Have a great day. Thank you so very, very much, every single one of you. You are so greatly appreciated. Every single one of you. I never thought I would get more than 5 subscribers. I almost have 45,000. Oh my God. Thank you all so very, very much. I am so grateful for every single person that watches me. Thank you so much. You are beautiful, wonderful people. It is 21 minutes into this. You take care. I used to think, gosh, how am I going to stretch this out past 5 minutes? Now I'm going, gosh, how do I keep this shorter than 20? So you take care. Have a great day, and I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very, very good thing. So you take care.